I'm Dan Kruse from San Antonio, Texas, and I'm an auctioneer in two different businesses. The collector car business, and my business is Dan Kruse Classic Cars, and my other one is Kruse Asset Management, which is involved in selling energy equipment at auction, appraising it, and selling it privately.
Can you tell us a little bit about some of your life experiences in the auction business?
I grew up in a family with 4 brothers, 2 sisters. My dad was an auctioneer. His father-in-law got him encouraged to go into the auction business, and he was the clerk when my dad would auctioneer. And my dad got us all involved in the auction business. Even my 2 brothers who became lawyers actually auctioneered and had fun with it while they were going through college. So all of us, grew up in the auction business. And since we were in a small town, we did typical sales like household sales, the dishes and the tables and the chairs and the sofas. And then we grew into selling real estate at auction, then collector cars at auction. Then a brief stint of doing that, I left Auburn, Indiana, went to Las Cruces, New Mexico. I had my desert experience with the Lord, receiving vision and direction from there. I was there 6 months. I went to Tyler, Texas. I was an associate pastor of a church in Tyler, Texas for almost 4 years. And from there, I moved to San Antonio, Texas, and I've been there for almost 30 years. I'm now 60 years old and spent most of my life in the auction business. In Indiana, you're licensed at 18. My brother passed the law for the license law in Indiana, and my father signed my license as a licensed auctioneer in Indiana when I was 18, and I signed my first auction at 18. But I worked auctions when I was 13, 14, carrying the furniture out, helping take bids and clerking sales, and then started auctioneering when I was 18.
Who are a few of the auctioneers that had an influence on your career?
There's a lot of them. Of course, my dad, Russell Kruse, and my brother, Dean Kruse, my brother, Dennis Kruse. Also, Bob Fry was a big influence in my life. Don Fry, who worked with Bob and had his own auction business. Also, the auctioneers around Yoder and Fry. I did sell for Yoder and Fry as an auctioneer for 10 or 12 years. Then I had a deal where I was gone, didn't help them for a while, and then I went back and helped them for about another 5 or 7 years. It was part of the big sale down in Florida that they do every year on an annual basis. They're a great auction team, but the truth, in Ralph Horst, I learned a lot from Ralph Horst, who also worked at Yoder and Fry. So those auctioneers really helped me a lot. They taught me the refinement of bid calling. Be as fast as you want, but you must be clear. So that the average person could come in off the street and understand the bidding process. You don't want to get a lingo and fillers to the point where the words and the numbers do not come across as professional and plain to understand. The auctioneer is not to confuse the public, but to influence the public through the sales method of auctioneering and encourage them to bid more. That can be with speeches, it can be with enthusiasm through your bid calling process, or both. And so I've used all of that in my lifetime, picking up from all these people I've met over the years, and it's been a challenging and quality business. And I believe that your business is not valuable unless your life and your business is turned over to God, and God runs your business in your life. We get up every day and we thank God for the day that we have to live. Every day is a gift. Anybody that takes that gift for granted, someday you may not get up and realize it's too late. It's just over. So I believe in God, and I love the Lord with all my heart. He owns my life, He owns my business, and He owns my family, and we dedicate our services every day afresh and new to His purpose and kingdom.